And as we bring our conversation to a close, I want to share one last story with you, which is sort of a composite story of my experiences I had as a doctor with people at the end of their life. So when many of the patients I've cared for over the years have been young, middle-aged, older, but when I've sat down with patients in the last few days of their life, when they know that their time is coming to a close, one of the greatest privileges I've had as a doctor is to listen to what they reflect on during those times. Because in those moments, they're often thinking about what made their life meaningful, what really made life fulfilling. And you know what they didn't talk about? Is they never talked about how much money was in their bank account, how big their office was, how fancy their title was, what awards or achievements they had. What they always talked about were their relationships, the people they loved, the people who loved them, people they wished they had spent more time with. And one of my hopes is that we don't have to wait till the end of our life just to recognize that powerful lesson, right? That it's the love that we give and receive from each other in the form of friendship and family that can help all of us heal at a time when so many of us are struggling. And that, for me, has been one of the joys of seeing both of you together here, is your bond as father and daughter. It's so clear, it's so evident, the love you have for each other, the affection and concern you have for each other. That itself, is a deep form of healing. So I'm grateful to be able to witness that.
You're going to make him cry. He's already crying.
Well, I was seeing you, I was thinking about my own kids. My children are 6 and 8. And when I left them to come to India, my son actually held on to me and he said, "Why do you have to go again? Like, why do you have to leave me?" And it broke my heart, when he said that. And it reminded me that our time with our children, our time with our parents, our time with the people we love is perhaps the most precious thing that we have. The one thing I feel like I never regret is the time I spend with people I love.
Yeah.
That is the investment that's always worth making.
One of the things I face is I feel life is going too fast. And I want to slow it down. 24 hours seem less. Like, I love to sleep. So like I say, you must sleep. So that means 8 to 10 hours goes in sleep.
Yeah.
How do I manage in the remaining? Because I want to work. I also want to be with family. I want to meet people I love. So to create that balance is somehow getting more and more difficult.